So do you also use Instamojo as your payment gateway? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to create Flowlu contact on Instamojo payment. So I run an online store and I am using Instamojo as my payment gateway to receive new payments. So here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive new payment through Instamojo, then automatically the person who has made the payment should be created as a new contact in my Flowlu account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Instamojo with my Flowlu account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to automatically create a Flowlu contact whenever a payment is made on Instamojo. This integration helps you keep track of your customers effortlessly and manage your business more efficiently. Okay, so as you all know that I run an online business and I use Instamojo to collect payments for my products and services. So every time a customer makes a payment, I want to store their details for future follow-up support or marketing. So instead of manually entering each customer into Flowlu, I want to automate the process so that a new contact is created in Flowlu whenever a payment is received. This saves me time, keeps my records organized, and helps me provide a better experience to my customers by having all their details in one place. Okay, so here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Instamojo with my Flowlu account using an automation software. And now firstly here in this video, we are going to see the working of this automation to understand the entire process more clearly. So now here to see the working of this automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make a test payment over here. That means we are going to purchase this particular product, and then here my objective is as soon as I'm going to purchase this product, or you can say as soon as I'm going to make a payment over here, then automatically using the customer details, a new contact should be created in my Flowlu account. Okay, so now let's try this. So here I'm going to click on this pay now, and then here I'm going to enter some dummy details such as first name as demo, last name as user, email as demoUser@pabblydudes.com, a random phone number, and then I'm going to click on this proceed to pay. And then here it is asking me to select the payment method. So I'm going to select the method as credit or debit cards. Here I'm going to enter my card details. And now after entering card details, I'm going to click on this continue to pay. And then here it is asking me for the OTP. So I'm going to enter the OTP over here. And then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see payment is successful. That means here we have successfully made a test order. So now let's go and check our Flowlu account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact over here with the name Nemo user. Here you can see the category, phone number, and the email address. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this entire automation. Now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can create this automation by simply connecting your Instamojo with your Flowlu account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on the screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/ina/ in your browsers. And here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Flowlu contact on Instamojo payment. And now after entering the workflow name, it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names. items to save my workflows accordingly. So here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Instamojo, as I'm receiving new payments through Instamojo. So Instamojo is a platform that makes it easy for businesses and individuals to sell products and services online. So here in my Instamojo trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new sale, so that whenever a new sale or purchase is made through my Instamojo, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now here after selecting our trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Instamojo with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions given below. Firstly, I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Instamojo account. So this is my Instamojo account, and here in the left side bar under smart pages, you can see all the payment pages that I've created using Instamojo till now. So here in this particular case, I'm going to set up this automation for this particular payment page. So I'm going to click on this three dots, and then I'm going to click on this edit page. Now here under this edit window, you can see in the left side bar we have received the option for page settings. So I'm going to select it, and here under page settings you can see we have received the option for webhook, and here under webhook you can see a previously existing webhook URL. So I'm going to remove this previously existing webhook, and then here in this field I'm going to enter the new webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is my new webhook URL, and then here it is asking me for information to be sent. So for that I'm going to select successful payments, as I want to receive the response for successful payments only. And now here after adding both the required details, I'm going to click on the save and update, and here I'm going to click yes, save and update. So with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Instamojo account. That means we have successfully connected our Instamojo with Pabbly Connect. And now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to purchase, or you can say we need to make a test payment using our Instamojo payment page. And to do a test payment, let me take you back to my Instamojo account. So here I'm going to click on this three dots, and then I'm going to click on this share page. I'm going to copy this link, and then I'm going to open it in a new tab. So this is our payment page, so I'm going to click on this pay now, and here I'm going to enter some dummy details such as test, last name as lead, email as test@pabblytunes.com. Here I'm going to enter a random mobile number, and then I'm going to click on this proceed to pay. Again here I'm going to select my payment method as credit or debit cards. Here I'm going to enter my card details, and now here after entering the card details, I'm going to click on this proceed to pay. And now here it is asking me to enter the OTP. So here I'm going to enter the OTP, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully made a payment. That means we have successfully made an order over here. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the account ID, payment status, payment ID, payment currency. Scrolling little down, here you can see the payment amount, page ID. Here you can see some other details such as the purpose, amount, buyer's phone number, name, and the email. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new payment through Instamojo, then automatically I want to add that buyer or a customer as a new contact in our Flowlu account. So for that, I need to connect my Flowlu account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Flowlu. So, Flowlu is an all-in-one business management tool that helps teams stay organized and productive. So, here in my Flowlu action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a CRM account, that is contact over here. So that whenever we are going to receive new payment through Instamojo, then automatically the person who has made the payment is going to be added as a new contact in our Flowlu account. And now here to connect my Flowlu with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Flowlu account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection is asking me to enter the API key and the account URL. So firstly here we are going to get the account URL. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Flowlu account, and here in the path URL you can see our account URL that is given over here. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the account URL. Now here after entering the account URL, it is asking me to enter the API key. So here following the instructions given below, let me take you back to my Flowlu account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile icon, and from here I'm going to select portal settings. Now here under portal settings in the left side bar, you can see we have received API settings. So I'm going to select it, and now here under this API setting you can see an existing key. So here I'm not going to use this existing key, I'm going to add a new key over here, and here I'm going to give a name to my key, that is new contact. And then here for the applications I'm going to select CRM, and then I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we have successfully added a new API key. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the API key. Now here after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the honorific title ID. So here it says choose honorific title for contact. To ignore this field, turn on the map button and leave this field blank. So here I want to ignore this field. So for that I'm going to turn on the map button, and then I'm going to remove the value, and then I'm going to leave it blank as it is. So now here moving forward, it is asking me to enter the first name, last name, email address, and some other details. So now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new payment through our Instamojo, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So let's search for the name over here. So here you can see we have received the full name over here in the response, but here we need to map the first name and the last name separately. So now here we need to split the text. Okay, so the question now arises that how we are going to split the text over here. So now here to split the text, we are going to use a feature by Pabbly, that is text formatter by Pabbly, by simply adding an action step over here. So here in this action step, I'm going to select a feature by Pabbly, that is text formatter by Pabbly. And now here in this feature, I'm going to select my action event as split text. So here I'm using text formatter by Pabbly to split the text, but you can use it for basic formatting, extract pattern, find in text, replace text, text parser, truncate, URL encode, decode, default value, URL parameter encode, and HTML to markdown. So here I'm going to select my particular action event, that is split text, and then I'm going to click on this connect. And now after successfully building a connection, it is asking me to enter the text to split. So here in this particular field, I need to enter the text that I want to split. So here I'm going to map the customer name over here. So this is the customer name. Moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the separator. So here in the help text it says enter the characters, special characters are allowed, or word separator to split the text. For space as a separator, use space. So here I want space as a separator, so I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it over here. So this is the separator, and then here it is asking me to select the segment index. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, I'm going to select my segment index as all, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the splitted text, that is test as a separately and lead as separately. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. Now let's move back to our Flowlu action step, and here I'm going to map the first name from the response that I've received from a text formatter. So this is the first name. Here I'm going to map the last name. So this is the last name. Here I'm going to map the email address. So this is the email address. Scrolling little down, here this description is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the category, I'm going to select the category as customer, but you can select the category as per your need. Moving forward, here for the industry, I'm going to select my industry as manufacturing. You can select the industry as per your need. And again, here this address is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number of my customer. Moving forward, again these fields are not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank, but if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our Flowlu account for the new payment received through our Instamojo. So now let's go and check it. I'm going to click on the CRM, and from here I'm going to select contacts. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact over here with the name test lead. Here you can see the category as customer, a random phone number, and the email over here. So with this, we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Instamojo and our action as text formatter by Pabbly and Flowlu. So that whenever we are going to receive new payment through our Instamojo, then automatically the customer name from that is going to be splitted using text formatter by Pabbly, and after that automatically using all the details, a new contact is going to be created in our Flowlu account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create Flowlu contact on Instamojo payment. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.